Stop everything, right now. Don't scroll. Don't let your mind wander. God is speaking directly to you at this very moment, and this message has been divinely timed for your heart. This is not random, not accidental, not something you stumbled upon. Heaven orchestrated this exact second because your soul has been crying out for answers, and God has heard you. This is His voice, reaching through the noise of your day, whispering into the deepest parts of your being. I am commanding you to open this message. My beloved child, I've seen your pain. I've watched the silent battles you fought when no one was there to understand. I've counted every tear you've shed, and I've been beside you in every sleepless night, every anxious thought, every lonely moment. You've wondered if I've forgotten you. You've questioned whether your prayers are being heard. But hear me now, I have never left you. I have never stopped working behind the scenes for your breakthrough. I am the God who finishes what He starts, and what I began in your life, I will complete. You've been walking through a storm that felt endless. You've faced doors that refused to open, dreams that seemed delayed, relationships that felt broken beyond repair. But what you didn't see was me standing at the edge of your storm, commanding the winds to be still, shaping the delay into divine preparation. The pain you've endured has not been punishment, it's been positioning. I've been aligning your steps with destiny, purifying your faith, and building your strength for the blessings that are coming. I'm commanding you now. Do not give up. Do not let fear convince you that your story is over. What looks like an ending is only the setup for a miraculous new beginning. The financial pressures that have weighed you down, the uncertainty about tomorrow, the questions about your purpose, I'm about to bring clarity, provision, and direction. You've prayed for financial freedom, and I've heard you. Doors of opportunity are opening in places you never thought possible. Resources are being sent your way, divine connections are forming, and abundance is flowing from my hand into your life. But you must trust my timing and stay in faith. Comment 777 if you feel this truth stirring inside your spirit, because that number is a heavenly confirmation, a sign that this word is for you. You've asked me for proof, for a sign, for something real to hold on to, and this is it. I'm calling you to stop running in circles of doubt and step boldly into belief. I am the God of breakthrough, and your breakthrough has already begun. You see, I've been working while you've been waiting. I've been restoring what was lost, rebuilding what was broken, and preparing blessings so big they will make you forget the pain of the process. The enemy has tried to convince you that you're stuck, that your past defines you, that your best days are behind you. Lies. Every setback has been a setup. Every rejection has been redirection. Every delay has been divine. You're walking into a season where what once worked against you will start working for you. Stop everything and listen to this. The struggle you're in right now is not your identity, it's your training ground. The very things that tried to break you are about to become the things that build you. I'm strengthening your faith so that when the blessing comes, you'll have the foundation to carry it. I'm enlarging your capacity so that when the abundance flows, you won't crumble under the weight of favor. I know you've been tired. You've been faithful even when no one noticed. You've given your best and still felt unseen. But I see you. I know your name. I know your effort. I know the weight you've been carrying, and I'm lifting it now. My child, your labor has not been in vain. The seeds you've sown in tears are about to produce a harvest of joy. The prayers you've whispered in private are about to become public testimonies. The healing you've longed for in your body, your heart, your mind, it's already begun. I am restoring your health, your peace, your joy. I'm bringing calm to the chaos, light to the darkness, and strength to the weak places inside you. You're being renewed from the inside out. This is more than recovery, it's resurrection. You thought some dreams were dead, but I am breathing life into them again. You thought you missed your moment, but I am creating a new one just for you. If this message is touching your heart, hit that like button right now. Let it be a declaration of faith, a public sign that you believe God is moving in your life. Every time you choose faith over fear, you activate the power of heaven on your behalf. I'm commanding you to rise. No more hiding, no more shrinking back, no more letting the lies of the enemy dictate your worth. You are chosen, you are anointed, you are called. The world needs what I've placed inside you, your voice, your heart, your gifts. Stop doubting yourself and start walking in purpose. I've given you the strength to do everything I've called you to do. You're not behind, you're right on time. The waiting season has been painful, but it was necessary. I've been using it to prepare you for what's next. The relationships that fell apart, I'm restoring them in a way that will bring healing, not hurt. The doors that closed, they weren't rejection, they were protection. The people who left, they couldn't go where I'm taking you. You're entering a new season, one filled with breakthrough, abundance, and divine favor. Don't let fear whisper that you're not ready. You are. Don't let doubt convince you that you're not worthy. You are. Don't let the past tell you that you've gone too far. You haven't. I'm the God who redeems, restores, and revives. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for faith. Trust me. Walk with me. Believe in what I've promised you. There's a shift happening right now, not next week, not next year, right now. In the unseen, heaven is moving on your behalf. Angels are being dispatched, chains are breaking, doors are unlocking. What was once impossible is becoming possible. Your breakthrough is not coming, it's here. Comment 777 below if you believe this is your divine confirmation, your moment of awakening. Because it is. This is your sign to stop doubting, to stop overthinking, to stop delaying your destiny. I'm commanding you to rise, to move, to believe again. The light is returning, the peace is returning, the joy is returning. You're stepping into your divine assignment, and no force can stop it. Stay with me, because this is only the beginning. I'm not just speaking to your heart, I'm rewriting your future. Every word you're hearing is planting faith inside your soul. Keep listening, keep believing, because the next thing I'm about to reveal will open your eyes to the truth of who you are and what I've called you to be. My beloved child, the reason you are hearing this right now is because heaven is aligning something in your life. You may not see it yet, but you can feel it, that stirring in your spirit, that sense that something greater is coming. That is me. I am moving. I am shifting the atmosphere around you. The battles you've faced have not been random. The struggles you've endured were not punishments. They were preparation for the promise that is about to unfold. I've been watching you stand firm, even when the storm raged. I've seen you hold on when everything inside you wanted to let go. And I want you to know, I am proud of you. You didn't give up when the enemy thought you would. You didn't quit when it got dark. You kept your faith alive when others walked away. And because of that, I am rewarding your endurance. This next season of your life will not be one of constant struggle, but one of divine reward. The season of waiting is ending, and the season of receiving has begun. You've asked me for financial freedom, and I've seen the worry that tries to steal your peace. But I am your provider. I'm not limited by the numbers in your bank account, by your job title, or by the economy. I am the God who owns it all. I am about to open doors of provision that will leave you in awe. Unexpected blessings, divine opportunities, supernatural favor. They are being released into your life even now. Stay faithful, keep believing, and watch me move in ways that defy logic. You've also been praying for healing, not just in your body, but in your heart. I've heard those cries, the pain that others caused, the disappointment that's been buried deep, the broken trust that's made you cautious. I see it all, and I'm healing it. Slowly, tenderly, completely. I'm binding up the wounds that words and time couldn't fix. I'm restoring joy where sorrow has lived too long. I'm filling the empty spaces with my peace. You're being made whole, spirit, soul, and body. Stop everything, because this is not just another message. This is a turning point. The things that have been holding you back are losing their grip. The fear that's kept you frozen is being broken right now. The confusion that clouded your vision is lifting. You are about to see clearly again, think clearly again, dream clearly again. I'm awakening purpose within you. The ideas that once felt impossible will soon become undeniable realities. You're stepping into destiny. You've wondered why certain people left, why doors closed so suddenly, why some opportunities seemed to vanish. My child, it was me. I removed what wasn't meant for you. I shut the doors that would have led you astray. I allowed endings so I could create beginnings. Don't mourn what I've removed. Celebrate what I'm making room for. You're not losing. You're leveling up. I'm promoting you, preparing you, positioning you for something far greater than you can imagine. Hit that like button right now if you feel this truth stirring in your heart, because your faith is being activated in this very moment. When you take action in faith, even something small, heaven responds. You're not just listening, you're participating in your own breakthrough. Now, let me speak to your destiny. You've asked, God, what am I really meant to do? And I say this to you, your purpose is bigger than your pain. Everything you've gone through has been shaping you for your assignment. The rejection taught you compassion. The delays taught you patience. The loss taught you wisdom. The pain built your strength. You are ready for what's coming next because you've been prepared in the fire. You are a light in the darkness. You are a carrier of hope. You are an instrument of healing in a world that's hurting. Don't underestimate what I've placed inside you. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to take the next step. I'll guide you with clarity when you move with faith. The path won't always make sense, but my plan always does. Trust me when it's dark, and soon you'll walk in light so bright you'll wonder why you ever doubted. Comment 777 if this message feels like it's written just for you, because it is. This is heaven, confirming what you've been feeling in your heart, that your time has come. You've waited, prayed, endured, and believed. Now it's your season to receive. The winds are shifting, the favor is multiplying, the blessings are chasing you down. The enemy has tried to distract you, to make you forget who you are. He's whispered lies that you're not enough, that you're too late, that you've missed your chance. But those are lies born of fear. I've already written your story, and it ends in victory. Every weapon formed against you will fail. Every word spoken against you will crumble. Every obstacle in your way will be moved. You're not fighting for victory, you're fighting from it. The battle has already been won in heaven. Now it's manifesting on earth. Stop everything and listen to this. You're stepping into overflow. Financially, spiritually, emotionally, overflow. The drought is ending. The doors are opening. The opportunities are multiplying. The favor that's about to hit your life will be undeniable. People will look at you and say, "Only God could have done that." And they'll be right. I'm about to make your name a testimony of my faithfulness. Your family will see the change. Your friends will see the difference. Your future will reflect my glory. But remember this, stay humble, stay grateful, stay close to me. The blessing is not meant to replace me. It's meant to reveal me. Keep your eyes on me, and you'll never be led astray. If you're ready to walk into your next level, to step into destiny, to claim what's been promised, hit subscribe and join this movement of faith. Because we are rising together, believing together, and witnessing miracles together, I'm commanding you again, open your heart fully. Let go of the fear, let go of the guilt, let go of the doubt. The version of you that survived the storm is not the same as the one that's stepping into the sunlight. You are renewed, you are restored, you are ready. Heaven is cheering for you right now. Angels are surrounding you. I am walking before you. Nothing can stop what I've decreed for your life. The road may have been rough, but the destination is glorious. The pain may have been great, but the purpose will be greater. You're stepping into a story of redemption so powerful that it will silence every voice that ever doubted you. Stay with me, because what comes next will open your eyes to the miracle already unfolding. Don't scroll. Don't turn away. This is holy ground. Listen closely, because the next words I speak are unlocking your next level of faith and favor. The heavens are shifting, and the earth is responding. You may not see it with your eyes yet, but your spirit knows something is happening. The air around you feels different, doesn't it? That's because I'm breathing new life into every dry place, into every dream you thought was over. I'm awakening what was dormant, reviving what was forgotten, and resurrecting what you believed was gone forever. You've been walking through a valley, but I am leading you to a mountaintop. You've been living in survival mode, but I'm bringing you into overflow. This is not just a season of change, it's a divine reversal. What was stolen will be restored. What was delayed will be delivered. What was broken will be made whole again. I'm rewriting your story line by line, turning every scar into a sentence of victory. You've spent so long wondering why things didn't work out, why doors closed, why people left. But if you could see from my perspective, you would thank me for every no, every detour, every redirection. I was never denying you, I was protecting you. I was building a foundation strong enough to carry the weight of the blessings I'm releasing now. Stop everything and let these words sink in. You are entering a moment of acceleration. The things that once took years will now happen in months. The opportunities that used to slip through your fingers will now find you. The favor that seemed distant is now chasing you down. You don't need to strive anymore, you just need to align. When you walk in obedience, miracles follow naturally. I've placed people in your path who will recognize your value when others overlooked it. I've positioned mentors, helpers, and divine connectors who will open doors you couldn't open on your own. Don't worry about who left. They weren't meant to see this part of your journey. The ones I'm sending now will lift you, not limit you. They'll celebrate your growth, not compete with it. Trust that I'm surrounding you with the right voices, the right hearts, the right energy for where you're going next. I'm commanding you to dream again. The ideas that have been sitting in the corners of your mind, bring them to me. The visions that once felt impossible, speak them out loud. I didn't give you those dreams for them to die. I placed them inside you because they are part of your assignment on earth. The world is waiting for the light you carry. Don't hide it out of fear. Don't silence it because of rejection. The very thing that makes you different is what makes you destined. Comment 777 if you feel this confirmation rising in your heart. That's not coincidence, that's my spirit affirming you. I'm telling you it's time. Time to rise, time to build, time to believe again. You've spent long enough doubting your worth, comparing your journey, waiting for perfect conditions. But perfection was never the requirement. Faith is. Move in faith and watch what I do through you. I see the nights you've questioned your identity, the moments you've wondered, who am I, really? My child, you are not the sum of your mistakes. You are not the reflection of other people's opinions. You are my creation, chosen, appointed, and anointed. Every flaw, every imperfection, every wound has been woven into something beautiful. I've used your brokenness to shape your brilliance. The same hands that molded the stars have molded you. You are not ordinary. You are divinely designed for greatness. There's a purpose behind every pain you've endured. Those tears you cried were watering the soil for your next season. Those disappointments were pruning you for greater fruit. Those silent moments when you felt forgotten were the very times I was speaking destiny into your future. You thought I was quiet, but I was crafting miracles. You thought I was still, but I was moving mountains. I've been orchestrating every detail of your comeback. Hit that like button if you know deep down that this is your moment. Let your action be a declaration of faith, because faith without movement remains dormant. Every step you take, no matter how small, echoes in eternity. I've seen you hesitate, second-guess yourself, hold back because of fear. But I'm breaking that hesitation off you now. You will no longer live beneath your calling. You will no longer shrink to make others comfortable. You will no longer doubt what I've already confirmed. You've been standing at the threshold for too long. You've peeked through the door of destiny but feared to walk through. Now I'm commanding you to step boldly. The enemy has tried to distract you with noise. The noise of fear, of confusion, of the opinions of others. Silence it. Listen only to my voice. I am your guide, your protector, your source. I go before you to prepare the way. I stand behind you to guard your steps. And I walk beside you, whispering direction when you feel lost. You will never walk alone. The next chapter of your life will not resemble the last. You've outgrown the pain that once paralyzed you. You've matured beyond the limitations that once defined you. The lessons you've learned in the shadows will now become the light that leads others out. You are not just being blessed, you are being positioned to bless others. Every trial you've endured has equipped you to carry hope to those still struggling. You're not just surviving, you're becoming a living testimony of redemption. Stop everything and pay attention. I'm doing something new. The doors that once refused to open will now swing wide. The opportunities you once chased will now pursue you. The dreams you thought were too far gone will return, refined and radiant. I'm redeeming the time you thought was wasted. I'm restoring the joy you thought was gone. I'm reviving the strength you thought you'd lost. This is your divine reset. I see the pressure you've been under, financial strain, emotional exhaustion, spiritual fatigue. But I'm telling you, relief is here. Help is coming. You're stepping into a season of rest and renewal. You won't have to fight for every inch anymore. You'll start to flow. What once felt like pushing uphill will now feel like running with the wind. My favor will carry you farther than your effort ever could. Comment 777 again if you can sense this breakthrough in your spirit. Each time you declare it, you're aligning with heaven's frequency. You're saying yes to my will, yes to abundance, yes to destiny. Because I am commanding your spirit to rise. This is not the time to shrink back. This is the time to shine. You are entering a moment where my glory will rest on you so strongly that others will feel peace simply by being around you. You've been asking me for signs, and I've been giving them the repeated numbers, the random confirmations, the unexpected peace in chaos. Those weren't coincidences. They were my fingerprints reminding you I'm here. You're not crazy for feeling my presence. You're not imagining the shift. you're awakening, you're tuning into the divine frequency where miracles happen effortlessly. I am commanding the universe to align in your favor. The resources you need are on their way. The opportunities that belong to you are being unlocked. The relationships that will propel you forward are about to enter your life. Nothing is random anymore. Everything is coordinated by divine timing. The waiting wasn't wasted. It was working for you. I see your heart. I see the part of you that still struggles to believe that good things can really happen for you. You've been disappointed before, so you brace yourself for pain, even in moments of joy. But I'm healing that part of you now. You don't have to expect loss anymore. You don't have to prepare for heartbreak anymore. You can trust me. This season isn't going to end in tears. It's going to end in triumph. Stay with me. Don't rush away. I'm not done speaking. I'm pouring revelation into you, wisdom into you, peace into you. Let my words wash over your soul like living water. You've been thirsty for meaning, for direction, for truth, and I am giving it freely. You are seen, you are known, you are loved beyond measure. The next thing I'm about to reveal will open your eyes to how powerful, chosen, and unstoppable you truly are. The power I've placed within you is awakening. For too long, you've seen yourself through the lens of limitation, through the voice of fear, through the memory of failure. But today, I am shifting your identity back to truth. You are not defined by what you lost. You are not limited by what went wrong. You are not bound by what others said you could never become. You are defined by my promise, by my purpose, by the eternal potential I placed within you before you were even born. The same spirit that raised the dead is alive in you now, breathing courage where there was once doubt, strength where there was once weakness, and power where there was once pain. You've carried the weight of shame, of regret, of missed opportunities, thinking you've fallen too far to recover. But my child, I specialize in restoration. I take broken stories and turn them into masterpieces. I take what the enemy meant for destruction and transform it into deliverance. The pieces you thought were too scattered for me to use are the very ones I'm shaping into a testimony that will inspire generations. I'm not asking for your perfection, I'm asking for your surrender. Lay it down, the fear, the guilt, the exhaustion. Put it in my hands, and I'll turn it into glory. Stop everything, because I'm about to speak something that will break chains in your life. The same power that created the universe is moving on your behalf. The same voice that called light out of darkness is calling purpose out of your pain. You've been asking me for signs, for direction, for confirmation. This is it. The path you've been searching for is about to unfold right before you. You don't need to force it. You don't need to chase it. You just need to trust that I'm leading you exactly where you're meant to go. You're stepping into divine alignment. Everything that once felt scattered is coming together. Your finances, your relationships, your health, your purpose, all of it is finding balance under my hand. The chaos you've been living in is giving way to clarity. The confusion that's clouded your thoughts is being replaced with peace. You're entering a rhythm of grace, where doors open effortlessly, where opportunities flow naturally, where favor meets you everywhere you go. You won't have to fight for validation anymore. You won't have to prove your worth. I've already approved you. I've already chosen you. Hit that like button right now if you can feel something shifting inside you, because when you act in faith, heaven moves. I'm stirring your spirit for a reason. The breakthrough you've been waiting for is closer than you think. The turnaround you've been praying for is already in motion. Don't give up now. You're standing at the threshold of transformation, and one step of faith is all it takes to step into the miracle. I'm commanding your mind to be renewed, No more cycles of fear, no more loops of anxiety, no more rehearsing worst-case scenarios. Your thoughts create your atmosphere, and I'm clearing the storm. I'm replacing fear with faith, worry with wisdom, and panic with peace. You are not a victim of your thoughts. You are a master of your mind when you align with me. I've given you authority to speak to the storm and say, "Peace, be still," and the winds will obey. Your words carry power. Speak life. Speak abundance. Speak healing. Speak victory. There's a new level of favor resting on your work. The ideas you've been afraid to share, the projects you've been delaying, the dreams you've been questioning. This is the time to move. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Move with divine conviction. I'm breathing creativity into you, strategy into you, vision into you. You'll begin to see opportunities where others see obstacles. You'll find doors where others see walls. What others call impossible, you will call testimony. Comment 777 if you're ready to step into this next chapter. Each declaration is a seed of faith, and faith always produces fruit. This is not empty hope, this is spiritual activation. When you declare what I've promised, you're partnering with heaven's plan. You're no longer waiting for miracles, you're walking in them. You've been asking me to change your situation, but I'm changing you first. Because when I transform your heart, everything around you begins to shift. You'll notice peace where there was once panic, clarity where there was once confusion, joy where there was once heaviness. You won't need to chase happiness anymore, because you'll realize it's already within you. I've placed joy inside your soul that no circumstance can steal. Stop everything and hear this truth. You are chosen for impact. I didn't call you to blend in. I called you to stand out. You're not meant to follow the crowd. You're meant to shift the crowd. I've placed influence inside of you that will reach hearts in ways you can't even imagine. Every word you speak, every act of kindness you show, every bit of faith you express it, carries eternal weight. Your presence changes atmospheres. When you walk into a room, darkness trembles. When you open your mouth in faith, chains break. There's a wave of restoration coming for your family. Generational cycles of lack, of fear, of failure, they're breaking with you. You are the turning point in your lineage. You are the one I've chosen to stand in the gap, to break the patterns that held others back. The blessings that couldn't reach your ancestors are landing on you. The favor that skipped generations is resting on your house. I'm rewriting your family's story through your obedience. If you can sense this in your heart, hit subscribe and stay connected. Because what's being birthed in your life is not just personal, it's generational. The seeds of faith you're planting will grow into trees of blessing that will shelter those who come after you. I'm not just blessing you for you. I'm blessing you for every life connected to yours. You've been faithful in small things, and now I'm trusting you with greater things. You've been consistent in the quiet, and now I'm positioning you for visibility. You've been steady in the shadows, and now I'm calling you into the light. But with new levels come new lessons. Stay humble, stay grounded, stay rooted in me. Don't let success distract you from the source. The favor I'm releasing will flow endlessly if your heart remains aligned with gratitude. Stop everything because I'm releasing divine strategies right now. You'll begin to have ideas at midnight, inspiration in your sleep, visions that carry solutions for others. Write them down. Act on them. Don't dismiss them as random thoughts. They're downloads from heaven. I'm entrusting you with insight that will create impact, with wisdom that will bring wealth, with creativity that will build legacy. You are stepping into a flow of divine intelligence that will set you apart in your field. You are not behind schedule. You are not late. Every delay has been divine synchronization. You are exactly where you need to be for me to do what I've planned. Stop comparing your journey to others. Their pace is not your purpose. Their path is not your destiny. I'm writing a story through your life that's unique, sacred, and perfectly timed. The doors that are meant for you will open at your arrival, not a second too soon, not a second too late. Comment 777 again if you're ready to align with divine timing. This number is more than a symbol. It's an affirmation that heaven is working all things together for your good. Your waiting has not been wasted. Your pain has not been pointless. Every season has carried purpose, and now it's all converging into your moment of manifestation. You've been through battles that nobody knows about. Silent wars, unseen tears, hidden wounds, but I've been with you in every one of them. When you felt alone, I was beside you. When you wanted to give up, I strengthened you. When you were misunderstood, I defended you. You didn't lose your mind because I held it together. You didn't lose your faith because I kept it alive. You didn't lose your life because I still have plans for you, plans for hope, for healing, for abundance. You've been asking for financial stability, and I'm not just giving you that. I'm giving you financial freedom. I'm teaching you how to steward wealth, not chase it. I'm opening doors of opportunity that multiply, not drain. The resources I'm releasing are connected to purpose, not pressure. You will prosper with peace, not anxiety. You will succeed with grace, not greed. What's coming will not add stress, it will add strength. Stop everything and prepare your heart, because the next move I'm about to make in your life will be undeniable. The shift will be visible, the blessings will be tangible, the joy will be uncontainable. Stay in this presence, stay in this flow, because what I'm about to reveal next will expand your vision and show you just how limitless my love truly is. You've walked through the wilderness, but now you're standing on the edge of promise. You can feel it, that subtle, sacred stirring in your chest that tells you something is about to change. That's not anxiety, that's anticipation. Your spirit knows what your eyes can't see yet. The tide is turning. The season is shifting. The things that once resisted you are now aligning in your favor. I've been preparing the ground beneath your feet, and now it's time for you to plant what I've placed within you. You've been faithful in the valley, and because of that, you're about to flourish on the mountain. Every no that broke your heart is about to make sense. Every delay that drained your hope is about to be redeemed. You're about to step into divine rhythm, a flow of ease and favor that will make up for every season of struggle. You won't have to force it anymore. The doors will open naturally. The opportunities will find you. The people meant for you will arrive at the right time. I'm commanding all things to work together for your good, and nothing can stand in the way of what I've decreed. I see the exhaustion in your spirit, the part of you that's been holding on by a thread. You've said, "God, I'm tired," and I've heard you. I'm sending a wave of rest over your soul right now. Not the kind of rest that comes from sleep, but the deep rest that comes from knowing you're safe in my hands. You don't have to carry everything anymore. You don't have to figure it all out. Lay it down. The weight of worry, the pressure to perform, the fear of what's next, let it fall away. I'm taking over now. I'm leading you beside still waters. I'm restoring your soul. Stop everything and let that peace fill you. You've been running on empty, trying to pour from a cup that's been cracked by disappointment. But I'm the potter, and I'm remaking the vessel. I'm sealing every fracture, mending every break, and filling you again, not with fear, but with faith. You'll pour again, but this time from overflow, not exhaustion. You'll serve again, but this time with joy, not duty. You'll love again, but this time without fear of being broken. You've been feeling forgotten, but heaven has had its eyes on you the entire time. The silence wasn't absence, it was set up. I've been quiet not because I left, but because I've been working. The roots grow deepest in darkness. You didn't see the growth, but it was happening. Every prayer, every tear, every moment you chose faith instead of fear, it's all been cultivating something extraordinary. Now, the fruit is about to burst forth. The promises you thought were delayed are ripening. You are about to taste the goodness you've only dreamed of. Comment 777 right now if you feel this awakening stirring inside of you. This is your spirit saying yes to what I'm doing. You're aligning with heaven every time you declare it. Every 777 is a key unlocking something divine: favor, peace, restoration, abundance. You're not just participating in a video, you're participating in a prophetic moment designed for you. I'm commanding the walls that have surrounded you to crumble. The fear that's kept you frozen is breaking. The lies that told you you can't are being silenced. You are not disqualified. You are not too late. You are not unworthy. I am rewriting your definition. You are chosen, equipped, and unstoppable. When you step forward, heaven steps with you. When you speak, mountains move. When you believe, miracles unfold. You are not hoping for power, you already carry it. You just need to use it. I've been planting strength in your spirit for moments like this. You thought you were breaking, but you were becoming. You thought you were losing, but you were learning. You thought you were being buried, but you were being planted. And now, it's time to rise. The world has not yet seen the version of you that I've been shaping in silence. This is your unveiling. This is your emergence. This is your appointed time. Hit that like button right now if you're claiming this moment as your confirmation. Let it be your declaration that you're ready. Ready to rise, ready to receive, ready to live the life I've been preparing for you. Because this isn't just another season, this is your divine reset. Everything is shifting, everything is being renewed, everything is being restored. You've been asking me for clarity about your purpose, and I'm speaking it plainly. You were created to be light in dark places. You were made to bring hope where others have lost it. The experiences that once hurt you the most will become the very tools that heal others. Your testimony will carry an anointing that breaks chains in others. That's why the attacks against you were so fierce, because the enemy saw your potential before you did. But what he meant for harm, I've turned into harvest. You will lead with compassion because you've known pain. You will speak with authority because you've lived through storms. You will love deeply because you've been broken and made whole again. Stop everything and listen closely. Your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't entered yet. Opportunities are forming around your obedience. The seeds you've sown in faith are producing favor in unseen places. You don't have to chase validation. I'm causing your gift to make room for you. You'll step into spaces that once felt impossible and find that they were designed just for you. You're not competing, you're completing divine assignments. The influence I'm giving you isn't for ego, it's for impact. There's a new wave of divine creativity being released over you. Ideas will begin to flow with clarity. Strategies will come with ease. Solutions will appear in moments of stillness. The things that once confused you will suddenly make sense. You'll realize that the wisdom you've been praying for was already inside you. It just needed peace to surface. The noise of fear has been drowning out my whispers, but now I'm turning down the noise and amplifying my voice. You'll know what to do next, and you'll know when to move. Comment 777 again if this resonates, because your faith is opening heaven's flow. Each act of belief shifts the atmosphere around you. You're stepping into authority now. You're beginning to understand that I didn't just call you to survive life. I called you to shape it, to co-create with me, to manifest the goodness of heaven on earth through faith, through love, through courage. You've been walking with uncertainty, but I'm placing direction in your hands. The dreams you've buried under doubt are stirring again, not by accident, but by divine design. It's time to write again. It's time to build again. It's time to believe again. You'll notice how doors begin to open where there used to be walls. You'll see how people appear in perfect timing to help you move forward. This isn't coincidence, it's confirmation. I've gone before you to align everything in your favor. Stop everything and breathe. Feel this moment. Feel how heaven surrounds you right now, not in theory, but in truth. My presence is near. My hand is on you. My plan is perfect. Don't doubt what you're feeling. This is real. You are stepping into divine partnership with me. And the next chapter of your life will not just be written in words, it will be written in miracles. The next step you take in faith will unlock doors you didn't even knock on. The next prayer you pray will activate angels on assignment. The next declaration you speak will shift something in the spirit realm. This is how powerful you are when you walk in alignment with me. You're not waiting for the light, you are the light. You're not waiting for permission, you've already been commissioned. Stay in this presence. Stay in this faith. Don't rush away. I'm still speaking, still moving, still revealing. What I'm about to show you next will awaken a strength you didn't know you had and open a path you never thought existed. You are walking into a divine moment that will redefine your entire life. The things that once confused you are about to make sense. Every detour, every heartbreak, every unanswered prayer has been leading to this alignment. You've looked at your life and wondered why certain doors shut so suddenly, why certain people drifted away, why your plans didn't unfold the way you imagined. But I need you to understand this: what I removed wasn't rejection, it was redirection. Every closed door was protection, every delay was direction, every silence was instruction. I've been guiding you, even when it felt like you were wandering in the dark. You are not lost, you never were, you were being led. The steps you've taken, even the missteps, have been folded into a greater plan. Nothing you've experienced has been wasted. Not one tear, not one prayer, not one night of questioning me. I've used it all. I've shaped it all. I've turned it all into preparation for what's coming next. You are about to walk into something so divine that it will make every past disappointment dissolve into gratitude. The pain you thought would break you has become the foundation of your strength. Stop everything and hear this truth. Your breakthrough won't come by striving, it will come by surrender. You've carried the weight of trying to make everything happen on your own. You've worried about timing, provision, approval. But the more you release control, the more I can move. My power is made perfect in your surrender. When you stop forcing, you start flowing. When you stop fighting the process, you start walking in purpose. The blessing you've been praying for doesn't need to be chased, it needs to be received. I'm commanding a shift in your atmosphere right now. The spiritual resistance that's been blocking you is breaking. The heaviness that's been sitting on your chest is lifting. The confusion that's clouded your mind is clearing. You are being freed from fear, anxiety, and doubt. The chains that held you in place, chains of insecurity, chains of lack, chains of shame, are snapping in my presence. You are no longer bound. You are no longer limited. You are stepping into freedom, into favor, into fullness. You've been asking me to show you the way, but I've been waiting for you to stop running ahead. Be still. Listen. Feel. My guidance doesn't shout, it whispers. You'll find direction in stillness, not in chaos. When you quiet the noise around you, you'll hear me clearly. I'm going to start giving you signs that are undeniable. Doors will open without effort. People will confirm what I've already spoken to your heart. The resources you need will appear right when you need them. This is divine alignment in action. Comment 777. If you can feel this truth awakening in your spirit, that number is not random. It's a divine stamp of completion, a sign that the cycles of struggle are ending and the season of abundance has begun. You're not just entering a new chapter, you're entering a new book entirely, a story of grace, growth, and glory. You've been in survival mode for too long, and I'm breaking that mindset off you. You're not here to survive, you're here to thrive. You've been trying to simply get through the day, but I'm calling you to rise and shape the day. The same spirit that raised the dead lives inside you. That power is not distant. It's within you. Speak life over your situation, declare peace over your mind, proclaim abundance over your finances. Don't wait for the evidence, your faith creates the evidence. You've been concerned about provision, but I am your provider. I'm not limited by the economy, the market, or any earthly system. I can bring abundance from places you've never looked. Unexpected checks, divine partnerships, open doors, supernatural favor. These aren't fantasies, they're promises. I am the source, and I never run dry. The wealth of heaven is limitless, and I am pouring it out on those who walk by faith, not fear. You've prayed for financial freedom, and now I'm giving you the wisdom to steward it. This is not just about increase, it's about impact. Stop everything and let me remind you, you were born for impact. The talents you've been hiding, the gifts you've been doubting, the passions you've been suppressing, they are keys to doors you didn't even know existed. I didn't put dreams in you for decoration. I placed them there for manifestation. You are called to build, to lead, to create, to inspire. The world needs what I've placed inside of you. Don't bury your brilliance to fit in with mediocrity. Stand tall, shine bright, step boldly into your purpose. Hit that like button right now if you're claiming this as your confirmation, because your action in faith is not empty, it's prophetic. When you move in agreement with my word, the heavens respond. You are not powerless. You are not forgotten. You are my chosen vessel, and the power inside you is awakening at this very moment. You've carried burdens that weren't yours to carry. You've tried to heal people who didn't want to be healed. You've tried to fix situations that were meant to end. But I'm telling you now, release it. Let go of what drains you. Let go of what no longer aligns with where I'm taking you. Not everyone can go where you're going. Not everything you've known can exist in this next level. Some relationships will fade. Some opportunities will shift. Don't fight it, flow with it. Every exit is making space for elevation. I see the tears you've cried for people who misunderstood you. I see the loyalty you gave to those who betrayed it. I see the love you offered that wasn't returned. And I say to you, your heart is safe with me. I'm healing you from the wounds of disappointment. I'm teaching you how to love without losing yourself, how to give without breaking, how to forgive without forgetting your worth. The love I'm sending into your life next will not drain you. It will sustain you. It will be mutual, pure, aligned, and divine. Comment 777 again if you receive this word into your heart. Each declaration is a reminder to heaven that you're ready. Ready for restoration. Ready for renewal. Ready for what's next. Because what's coming will not resemble what's been. You're about to walk into a reality that will make you forget the pain of your past. Joy is returning. Strength is rising. Hope is flooding your heart again. Stop everything, I'm still speaking. You've been wondering, what if I fail again? But I say to you, what if you fly? What if you finally see yourself as I see you, radiant, capable, unstoppable. Failure is not your identity, it's your instruction. Every fall has taught you how to stand stronger. Every mistake has refined your wisdom. Every setback has sharpened your focus. You're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience. And this time, you're walking with grace that guarantees victory. You're entering a phase where peace will follow you. You won't have to chase it, fight for it, or beg for it. It will live in you. Even when storms come, you'll stand firm. Even when people misunderstand, you'll remain unshaken. Because peace isn't the absence of chaos, it's the presence of trust. And you trust me now. You've learned that I'm faithful, even when the plan doesn't make sense. You've learned that my delays are not denials. You've learned that every time something ended, something better began. Keep your heart open, because what I'm sending next will exceed every expectation. You've prayed for blessings, but I'm giving you overflow. You've asked for survival, but I'm giving you success. You've prayed for healing, but I'm giving you wholeness. You're not just being restored, you're being reborn. Stay right here in this sacred space, because I'm about to speak even deeper truths into your spirit, truths that will reveal your divine authority and unlock the next dimension of your destiny. You are about to witness the unfolding of divine acceleration. The pace of your life is shifting from waiting to walking, from hoping to having, from dreaming to doing. The things that once seemed far away are now moving toward you with speed. The answers that once felt hidden are being revealed in plain sight. The opportunities that used to slip away are now being held open just for you. This is what happens when heaven moves on your behalf. The things that took years to build will come together in days. The resources that seemed impossible will appear effortlessly. You're entering a season where your faith will produce fruit faster than you imagined. You've been faithful with little, and now I'm trusting you with more. But remember, this next level will require a new mindset. You can't carry old fears into new territory. You can't use yesterday's patterns to handle tomorrow's blessings. Let go of what once defined you. Let go of the limitations others placed on you. I'm doing something new that requires a renewed mind and a ready heart. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be willing. I'll take your willingness and turn it into wisdom. I'll take your obedience and turn it into overflow. Stop everything and hear me clearly. Your identity is being restored. The world has tried to tell you who you are, but it doesn't know your blueprint. The opinions of others cannot rewrite what I have written about you. Before you were formed, I called you by name. Before you ever took a breath, I spoke purpose over your life. You are not defined by where you've been. You are defined by where you're going. You are not your past. You are my promise. And that promise is unshakable, unstoppable, unchangeable. There's a power rising in you that's been dormant for too long. You've played small to keep peace. You've silenced your light to fit into spaces that could never contain you. But I am commanding you to rise into the fullness of your authority. You were never meant to blend in. You were born to stand out. You carry divine fire in your spirit, a fire that ignites transformation wherever you go. When you speak, things shift. When you move, chains break. When you pray, heaven responds. This is not arrogance, this is awareness of who you are in me. Comment 777 if you can feel that fire awakening. That is not emotion, that is confirmation. You're feeling your spirit align with truth. You are remembering who you are. You are not weak. You are not forgotten. You are not waiting for validation. You are already chosen, already anointed, already equipped. Every gift you need is already inside of you, waiting to be activated by your belief. You've been waiting for me to open a door, but I've been waiting for you to knock. You've been waiting for a sign, but I've been sending them every day, in the sunrise, in the stillness, in the unexpected peace that follows your prayer. You've been asking me to move mountains, but I've given you the power to speak to them. Stop asking for what you already carry. Start declaring what you already possess. The authority I've placed in you isn't meant to be hidden, it's meant to be exercised. You're about to enter spaces that once intimidated you, but now, instead of fear, you'll feel peace. Instead of shrinking, you'll stand tall. Instead of asking, "Why me?" you'll say, "Thank you, God, for choosing me." The anointing that rests on you will make room for you. You won't have to compete or compare. Your calling is unique. The spotlight you're stepping into isn't for fame, it's for purpose. The influence I'm giving you is not to be worshipped, but to be used to heal, to lift, to awaken others. Stop everything because the tables are turning. The very places where you faced rejection are about to celebrate your return. The same people who doubted you will witness your divine elevation. The same situations that once broke you will bow to your breakthrough. This is not revenge, this is revelation. I'm showing the world what I can do with a heart that refused to give up. You are proof that faith works, that persistence pays off, that divine timing is never late. Hit that like button right now if you're claiming this word, because every act of agreement in faith multiplies the blessing. You're not just a listener, you're a co-creator in this moment. You're partnering with heaven to manifest what's been promised. The vibration of your belief is aligning the unseen with the seen. Every yes you speak in faith shifts something in the spirit realm. You've been fighting battles in silence that few understand. The kind of pain that doesn't show on your face but lives deep in your chest. The kind of struggle that keeps you awake at night, replaying every mistake, every loss, every what if. But I've seen it all. I've heard the unspoken cries. I've felt every tremor of your heart. And I say to you now, the war within you is ending. The storm in your soul is settling. You are stepping into a peace that surpasses all understanding. You won't have to explain it, you'll just live it. The peace I'm giving you will not depend on circumstances. It will not be shaken by opinions. It will not fade when things get difficult. It will stay because it's anchored in truth. And that truth is this: I am for you, not against you. I am with you, not far from you. I am your stability in chaos, your compass in confusion, your comfort in pain. You never walk alone, even in the silence. Comment 777 again if this piece resonates with you. Every time you speak that number, you are agreeing with heaven's order, divine completeness, divine rest, divine restoration. This is not a coincidence. You are being reminded that what I've started, I will finish. The doors that are meant to open will open easily. The people meant to bless you will find you effortlessly. The blessings meant for you will never miss their mark. There's a reason you've always felt different. You were never meant to fit in because you were meant to lead. The sensitivity you've carried, the empathy that others misunderstood, the depth of feeling that made you question yourself, those were not weaknesses. They were indicators of divine calling. You were designed to see what others overlook, to feel what others ignore, to carry light into the darkest corners. You are not too emotional, too intense, or too much. You are exactly as I intended. Stop everything and listen closely. The power of your words is about to manifest in visible ways. The prayers you've spoken are creating movement. The declarations you've made are shaping reality. The more you speak life, the more life will surround you. The universe responds to the vibration of your faith. You will begin to notice that what you think and say with belief will happen faster. That's not luck, that's alignment. You've stepped into a frequency where heaven and earth are in agreement concerning you. You've asked me to enlarge your territory, and I have, but not just in influence, in understanding. You will see the world differently now. You'll sense the divine in the ordinary. You'll find purpose in the smallest moments. You'll carry peace even into chaos. Your presence will shift rooms, not because you demand attention, but because you carry my spirit. People will ask what changed, and you'll simply say, I remembered who I am. Hit that like button if this is stirring your spirit, because your awareness is expanding right now. This isn't just motivation, it's activation. The faith you're feeling is the start of transformation. You're not waiting for something to happen. It's already happening. You're awakening to what I placed inside you long ago. The days ahead will surprise you. Miracles will appear in places you didn't expect. The answers you've been seeking will come in ways that defy reason. What used to be hard will become easy. What used to drain you will energize you. The places that once held pain will now hold purpose. I'm turning sorrow into strategy, heartbreak into healing, struggle into strength. You'll begin to see beauty in the ashes and realize that nothing, absolutely nothing, was wasted. Stay with me. Don't look away. The next wave I'm sending your way is not just for comfort, it's for awakening. What I'm about to speak will open a deeper revelation about who you are, where you're going, and what you're capable of carrying in this divine season. You are stepping into a dimension where faith becomes sight. The things you once hoped for are beginning to take form. What you used to only imagine will soon be what you wake up to. This is not wishful thinking. This is divine manifestation. I am aligning time, people, and circumstances to meet you where destiny has been waiting. You're not behind schedule. You are right on time for a miracle that has been written into your story since the beginning of creation. Every moment, every choice, every lesson has been leading you to this exact point. I've watched you endure seasons where it felt like everything was falling apart. But what you didn't realize was that things were falling into place. You were shedding what couldn't go with you. You were outgrowing what was once comfortable. I was dismantling the structures that kept you limited so I could rebuild something unshakable. You've been through the breaking, and now you're entering the building. I'm constructing a foundation beneath you that will not crack under pressure. You will no longer be shaken by temporary storms because your roots are deep, your faith is firm, and your purpose is eternal. Stop everything because this is a sacred shift. I'm breathing new energy into your atmosphere. The heaviness you've carried is lifting. The spiritual fatigue you've felt is leaving. The clarity you've been craving is coming. You'll begin to feel lighter, clearer, stronger, more connected to who you really are. That's not random, that's resurrection. The parts of you that went numb are coming back to life. The dreams you buried under disappointment are rising from the ashes. You thought it was over, but I say to you, it's only just beginning. You're not being called to repeat what others have done. You're being called to pioneer something new. You were never meant to walk a familiar road. That's why the paths others take never fit your spirit. I've designed a route for you that no one else has walked. It won't always make sense to those around you, but it will make perfect sense to heaven. You are a builder of the unseen. You're creating blueprints for blessings that future generations will walk in. What you birth in this season will outlive you. That's why it's been so heavy, because you're carrying something eternal. Comment 777 if you can feel this truth echoing inside you. That number is your signal that heaven is downloading revelation into your spirit. You are not hearing these words by accident. They are awakening codes within you, unlocking divine memory, stirring faith that has been dormant. You're remembering that you are more than flesh and bone. You are spirit and light, made in the image of glory itself. You are limitless when you align with me. I've been refining your discernment. You've started to sense things before they happen. You've begun to see through smiles that hide deception, through opportunities that disguise distraction. That's not paranoia, that's perception. You are seeing through spiritual lenses now. I'm sharpening your instincts so you'll know what to accept and what to refuse. In this next season, not every good thing will be a God thing. You must listen to your spirit, not your stress. Peace is your compass. If it doesn't bring peace, it's not your path. You've been asking me to remove certain people from your life, but I've been waiting for you to release them. Some connections were seasonal, not eternal. Some were meant to teach, not to stay. Letting go doesn't mean losing. It means making room for what aligns. When you release what's draining you, you create space for what's destined for you. I'm sending divine alignments, friendships that build, partnerships that expand, love that heals instead of hurts. This time, you won't have to chase connection. It will find you effortlessly. Stop everything and listen to what I'm saying. Your words have become creative power. You've underestimated how much your voice shapes your reality. Every time you speak faith, heaven moves. Every time you declare my promises, angels respond. Every time you reject fear, darkness retreats. You are not powerless, you are prophetic. You have authority to call forth what you need and to silence what doesn't serve your destiny. The same voice that speaks in prayer can shift the atmosphere around you. Use it wisely. Speak only what builds, what blesses, what aligns with truth. Hit that like button if you're claiming this authority. Every act of faith releases energy into the realm of manifestation. You're not hoping anymore, you're partnering. You're learning to co-create with heaven, to move in rhythm with the divine flow. This is where miracles become your norm. This is where grace meets discipline, where favor meets focus, where destiny meets decision. You are walking in that convergence now. You've been asking me, what if I'm not ready? But I say, you are. You wouldn't be hearing this if you weren't. Readiness isn't about perfection, it's about willingness. I don't call the qualified, I qualify the called. I don't wait for you to feel ready. I equip you as you move. You've been prepared through pain, trained through trials, and strengthened through struggle. You're ready because you've already endured what others couldn't survive. The pressure that tried to crush you has built the resilience that will sustain you. You've seen others rise while you waited in silence. You've watched people walk into blessings while you remained behind the scenes. But now, I'm bringing you forward. I'm elevating you from hidden to highlighted, from overlooked to appointed, from forgotten to favored. This isn't competition, this is completion. Your time has come. The light I've placed within you is about to draw opportunities, influence, and abundance to your name. Not because of luck, but because of alignment. Stop everything, because the next doors I open will require you to walk boldly, not timidly. The blessings I'm releasing are large enough to intimidate you, but don't shrink back. You prayed for expansion, now embrace it. You asked for overflow, now manage it. You asked for leadership, now step into it. This is your promotion, not handed to you by men, but decreed by heaven. I'm increasing your reach, multiplying your resources, enlarging your capacity. This isn't about ego, it's about influence. You've proven faithful with little, and now I'm trusting you with nations. Comment 777 again if you're receiving this mantle. You're not just living for yourself anymore, you're living as a conduit of my purpose. Your abundance will bless others, your story will heal others, your faith will awaken others. You are a vessel of transformation, chosen to carry light into dark spaces, to bring peace where there is chaos, to bring love where there is lack. You don't need to strive for visibility. Light can't be hidden. When I elevate you, it's so others can find me through you. I'm teaching you balance, how to stand firm when the blessings come, because favor without foundation can become a trap. You must remain rooted in truth while you rise in influence. Stay grounded in gratitude, anchored in humility, and guided by wisdom. Remember that what you carry is sacred. Protect your peace. Guard your time. Not every invitation deserves your presence. Not every platform deserves your voice. Learn to say no with confidence, because your yes carries weight. Stop everything and let me speak into your restlessness. You don't need to rush to prove you're progressing. Rest is not laziness, it's alignment. When you rest in faith, you allow my power to work without resistance. The harvest grows not because of constant toil, but because of divine timing. You've sown faithfully, and now I'm commanding the increase. The seeds you planted in tears will bloom in joy. The investments of faith you made in silence will multiply in abundance. The time you thought you lost will be redeemed in ways that surpass your imagination. Hit that like button right now if you feel this rest settling into your spirit. This isn't the end of your striving, it's the beginning of your thriving. I'm taking you from exhaustion to expansion, from uncertainty to unstoppable clarity. You're not fighting for favor anymore. You're flowing in it. You're not trying to prove your worth. You're living from it. Stay close, because I'm not finished. What I'm about to release next will unlock hidden strength within you, strength you didn't know you had, wisdom you didn't know you carried, and courage that will make fear irrelevant. Keep your heart open, because the next revelation will unveil why I chose you, why I called you, and what's about to unfold next in your divine assignment. My beloved child, take a breath and feel this truth settle deep into your heart. You've walked through storms that were meant to destroy you, yet here you stand, not broken, but reborn. Every trial, every loss, every sleepless night has led you here to this divine moment. You are not the same person who began this journey. You are stronger, wiser, softer in spirit, yet bolder in faith. The tears you cried watered the very soil where your new life is beginning to grow. What felt like endings were really awakenings. What seemed like loss was preparation for gain. You have been refined, not reduced. You have been stretched, not shattered. And now, I am commanding your soul to rise and walk fully in the destiny that has always belonged to you. This is not the end of your story, it is the unveiling of your purpose. The pieces that never made sense are coming together. And you will look back and see that I never left you. Not once. Even when you doubted me, even when you ran from me, I pursued you with love that cannot be measured. You were never out of my reach, never out of my sight, never out of my plan. The wilderness you've endured was not punishment, it was preparation. I had to strip away what was false so you could rediscover what was true. And the truth is this: you were created for greatness. You were born for impact. You were chosen for such a time as this. Stop everything and receive this blessing. The doors of heaven are opening over your life right now. The things you've prayed for in silence are being released in public. The favor that was withheld for a season is about to overflow. The relationships that drifted apart will return in healed form. The opportunities that slipped away will reappear at a higher level. You won't need to chase or strive. Blessings will find you. You've learned how to trust me when nothing made sense. And now you'll see how I work when everything aligns. I'm orchestrating a turnaround so complete that it will silence every voice that ever doubted you. I am declaring over you now restoration in every area. restoration of peace, of time, of finances, of purpose, of relationships. What the enemy tried to steal, I am returning sevenfold. The years you thought were wasted will produce greater fruit than you can contain. I'm giving you double for your trouble, beauty for ashes, strength for sorrow. You are stepping into a season where overflow will not overwhelm you. It will empower you. You will carry abundance with humility, walk in power with peace, and live with purpose without pressure. This is not just blessing, this is transformation. Comment 777 one last time if you receive this word. Let it be your declaration that you are ready, ready to rise, ready to receive, ready to walk boldly in the life I've prepared. Heaven is bearing witness to your yes. The angels are rejoicing because you're stepping into alignment with destiny. What once felt far away is here now. What once seemed impossible is unfolding right before you. Every limitation has been lifted. Every barrier has been broken. Every closed door that was not of me will remain closed, but the ones I've ordained for you are opening even now. You've asked me for a sign, and this is it. This is your confirmation. You are not alone. You are not behind. You are exactly where you're meant to be. I've equipped you for the path ahead. I've anointed you for the challenges you will face. I've filled you with strength that doesn't run out. When fear whispers that you can't, remember that I already said you can. When doubt tries to creep in, remind yourself that faith built your foundation. When the road feels uncertain, remember that I am your map and your destination. You don't have to see every step. You just have to trust that each one is leading you closer to the promise. Stop everything and listen closely. Your life is about to become living proof of my faithfulness. The breakthrough you've prayed for will not be delayed any longer. The healing you've believed for is already taking place. The dream you thought was over is being resurrected in real time. This is your divine confirmation. I am with you. I am for you. I am moving through you. You have not missed your moment. You are stepping into divine timing where everything begins to make sense. Hit that like button right now if you're ready to declare it. This is my season of victory. Speak it with boldness. Speak it with faith, because your words carry the power to shape your reality. The energy of heaven moves through your belief. Every declaration you make in alignment with truth shifts the atmosphere around you. You are not waiting for miracles anymore. You are walking in them. Every day you wake up is evidence that grace still has work to do in your life. I'm commanding peace to cover you like a blanket. Let it still your thoughts, quiet your fears, and center your soul. I'm commanding joy to return to your heart, not as a fleeting emotion, but as a permanent posture. I'm commanding favor to follow you, to go before you, to open doors, to make crooked paths straight. You will not have to force what's meant for you. You will not have to fear losing what's been divinely appointed. Everything aligned with your destiny will stay. Everything that isn't will fall away effortlessly. That's how you'll know it's me. I see the version of you that's emerging unafraid, unshaken, unstoppable. The world will look at you and see light. They'll wonder how you survived, and you'll say, because God never left me. You'll become a living testimony that faith works, that love heals, that hope restores. You'll speak, and hearts will awaken. You'll move, and lives will change. You'll walk, and heaven will echo your steps. You are no longer waiting for transformation. You are the transformation. This is your divine awakening. The old you has passed away, and the new you is rising, radiant, renewed, redeemed. You are stepping into your calling with confidence. You are embracing your gifts without fear. You are living with clarity, purpose, and peace. You will never go back to who you were, because that version of you was only meant to survive. The one standing now is built to thrive. So, rise, my child. Walk with head high and heart open. The light you carry will guide you through every valley and into every victory. Remember this truth always: I am with you in every breath, in every battle, in every blessing. You are seen, you are loved, you are chosen. The heavens are open, the blessings are released, and the story I've written for you is unfolding beautifully. Comment 777 one final time if you're ready to claim it. Your breakthrough is here, your healing is complete, your destiny is unlocked. This is your time. This is your confirmation. This is your miracle. Now go, shine, build, love, live, because everything you've prayed for is already on its way. Heaven has spoken. It is done.